Yeah. Did you see the spinning kick? Did you see it? Everybody watching right now. Look at that. That's right. No slow motion effect needed. He could do it
Brings
all.
back
Why?
lots of memories, that Preston.
I know. Redcon won. Yeah. Why? Because he's electrifying. That's right. You know him, you love him. Mark Strange, back again, hanging out with your boy, Person Fat Samurai Guy in the movie dojo. Welcome back to the show, brother. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Thank you very much for having me, my friend.
Yeah, man. And you've had a busy year last year, 2024. You were on fire, my friend. And we're
Yes.
going to talk about some of your projects right now. We're going to get into it a little bit. But before we do that, how have you been, my friend?
I've been great, man. I've
Is
just
it
been.
cold in the UK right now?
It's so cold. It's so cold. If can you see my breath? Yeah, it's very cold,
Yeah.
but it's good. It keeps you. It keeps you hungry. It keeps you focused, and
Yeah. Yeah.
you know me with my training and getting ready and preparing for different roles and films. I love it. Everything is a new challenge.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And many more challenges to come and opportunities for you, which we'll get to kind of a little bit later. But we're going to talk about your electrifying year last year. But first up, before we get to the, I know everyone's here to talk about some kung fu, baby, martial arts and action and all that good stuff. But let's segue a little bit to the genre of the thriller. That's right. And Dig Me, No Grave is out. That's right. And how was the premiere for that movie?
It was fun, man. Yeah, I had a good time. It was kind of like, wow, it seems so long ago since I did that. I think it was like, I don't know, it was like 3, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So finally to come out,
Yeah.
Gary, the writer, is fantastic. The whole team, they're really lovely people, and
Yeah.
I really sort of I enjoy taking on new challenges. With that one, I'm playing a stroke victim who's a deer hunter who's not very good at shooting. He's not, he kind of misses the target pretty much all the time, So as a guy, totally the opposite direction to what I normally play.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and yeah, it was fun playing a character that was kind of vulnerable and
Yeah.
wasn't highly skillful, and
Yeah.
you know me, obviously, the actual character was like a stroke victim. I don't think a lot of people know that within the story, but which gave, I thought I wanted to give it a quirky southern accent. So because
Yeah.
obviously I've never really done an American accent before, so I wanted to do something a bit different and a bit quirky, and
Yeah.
I wanted to come across as like the loyal friend who's useless at everything.
Well, I guarantee your American accent is way better than my British accent. Let's just
Well, I
you don't want to hear the
appreciate that.
British. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. Oh my goodness, we got Colin in the house. What's going on, brother? How are you? Yeah, good to see Colin. Yeah, I've got Brian Sanchez. Everybody watching. Thanks again for chiming in. But yeah, congrats on the release of Dig Me No Grave. You guys can check it out now. That's right, on streaming services. Shout out to Ranjit and Gary and everybody involved. Yeah. Would you mind returning to more characters like that? That's usually outside of your comfort zone.
Preston, my entire life in is movies and acting and performing, and I love taking new challenges on. I'm always game to, if the script and the role is great,
Yeah.
I'm always green light strange, to try and experience and try different methods and different roles, and it's different disciplines for me as well. So, as an actor, you're always evolving and improving, even in the action industry, for me, as an actor that does action, his own action, for me, I'm always wanting to heighten the action and the
Hmm.
performance as an actor as well, and
Gotcha.
combine the two together.
Nice.
100%.
Nice.
Always ready for a new challenge.
Yeah. Plus, it helps you grow as an actor. You can do all kinds of roles, right? So in
For
the end,
sure.
it does help you improve and get even better.
100%. I
Yeah.
always say the best way to improve as an actor is to surround yourself on the job with great actors and learn and feed off other actors, you know. And I've been blessed to be around so many great actors and so many great friends in this industry. And every time I do a new movie, it's kind of like I'm focused a new bunch of actors and at different levels of their career, some really top of the career, some midway. And for me, I learn off everybody. And
Yeah.
I always say making movies is the total collaborative effort. For me, it's about the team. The
Yeah. Yeah.
team, it's the team that make a great movie. Every single person, involved.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. And from a performing point of view, each actor giving it the 100% effort, you get your best results.
Yes. Yes. Well said. Well said. Right on the money. But now we're segueing from thriller to action thriller. How was it working with the great Isaac Florentine and Frank Grillo in the Hounds of War? What was your
Oh
experience
man.
on that one?
Yeah, Hounds of War for me. If you was to ever ask me, I'm doing an Isaac Florentine movie and I'm not even throwing a punch.
Yeah.
It was like, Isaac's incredible. He's the
Yeah.
action director. And it was so bizarre, kind of me with my background, not actually fighting, But
Yeah.
to be fair, I actually had the best time ever, because the ultimate role for me, the roles that I really enjoy playing is special forces, soldiers of any kind, any war element, assassins. So playing one of Frank Grillo's mercenaries, one of his hounds,
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved every moment of it. Great team. Obviously, Joey Anza from the Bourne Ultimatum, the whole
He's
team
he's great.
behind
Oh
it.
yeah.
Great actors. And Frank Grillo is I have the ultimate respect for. He's an incredible actor, and
Yeah,
it
but
was great to
yeah.
work with him and learn from him.
Frank Grillo, I always say, has the best hair in the business. His hair is perfect
Yes.
all the time. It doesn't matter if
Just
it's a
like I've
fight.
got the best
Yeah,
beard in
there
the
you go.
industry.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. You might. I think Alan might challenge you on that one. I don't know. We might
There
go
is a
next.
bit of a challenge going on there, isn't there?
Yeah,
But
Battle of the
I think
Beards. Battle of the Beards,
at the
baby. Let's
moment,
go.
I've extended my beard. It's a little bit higher here now,
Yeah,
and I've got more around here since that time.
I think
So
you may. I think you
since
may have
Shepherd's
him
Friend.
now. I think you got him now. Yeah, man. But yeah, Frank Grillo, the best hair in the business. Hey, we got Anubis
Yeah.
in the house. What's going on? Good to see you, brother. There we go. Ice D. Hello, Frank Boss. Redcon. I love you, Mark. There you go. Got some fans showing up there. Yeah, yeah. And there we go. Another lad from the UK. What's going on, Kevin? Good to see you, brother. Yeah. So we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling here. That's so funny. You're in an Isaac Florentine movie and no martial arts or action.
Yeah, and the whole movie was shot in
Still,
Malta,
oh, okay,
and
okay,
yeah, and playing, doing all the military training and everything,
right,
and
yeah,
just you know, obviously being around Robert Patrick as well. He was a great
yes,
guy to work for. The whole team was
yeah.
yeah. We had a lot of fun making that film.
Hey, you checked some boxes right there, man. That's right. You work with this guy, you work with this guy, you're good to go, baby. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. But this one blew my mind, not just because it was a fantastic and entertaining and badass movie and one of my favorite movies of last year, but Deadpool and Wolverine, man. How did you get in this movie? I mean, this is epic. And you had some
Thank
scenes where
you.
you stood out. I mean, how cool is this?
I appreciate that. Yeah. No, when it came to Deadpool and Wolverine, I had a contact that reached out to me to come and audition for it. And then I did the auditions. There was so many people auditioning for it. And this was for obviously to play certain parts and be part of this core stunt team as well for the movie. So and yeah, I went in, I auditioned, I successfully got through the first audition.
Nice.
And then I got a call back for a second audition. And that audition was in front of Sean Levery, the director. And it was cool. We had to do like a sword routine in twos. And it was really funny because when I did the first audition, the shot us doing all sorts of stuff, and I thought, I'm going to do some nunchucks. Yeah, you
There
can't
you
beat
go.
some nunchucks. So I did a nunchuck. I just pretended to fight loads of different people who weren't there, just to create my own little routine on the
Yeah.
day. And then it was cool when I met Sean Levery, and he said, "Oh," called my name out, and I went and stood there, and he said, "You're the nunchuku guy." So it was the best kind of thing, bringing my nunchucks out in that first audition. So it made me
Nice.
noticeable.
How cool is
But
that?
no, then I got
Yeah.
through. I got on the movie, and man, what a blast I had. We were doing a lot of the rehearsals at Pinewood Studios in England, and like me personally, I was the main standout sections, or the convoy on the Voidlands. I was like the main convoy guard. Kind of had a like cool presence on there. And
Yeah.
then in the big finale, well, the middle finale in Ant-Man's base,
Right.
with the big Ant-Man,
Yeah.
I got killed by Wesley Snipes as Blade.
That's
So
so cool.
yeah, which was great. I got my throat cut by him. I
Oh, it's
played
epic.
numerous parts in the kind
Yeah.
of action
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah.
I got to take. I
And
was the only one to take Gambit down.
there
Yeah,
you go, right there,
there I
son.
am taking Channing Tatum down. Yeah,
Yeah.
so and that was the whole experience, man. The whole stunt team and the whole, which was obviously working with the second unit director George Cottle.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
the whole team on Deadpool were insanely amazing, and it was a great experience.
That's so cool. Did you know, and when you woke up, did you know, like, hey, today's the day I get to spear and take down Gambit? Or did they just say, hey, just make it up on the spot, or hey, why don't you try
No,
tackling Gambit?
I knew all along I was doing that. We were rehearsing it. I did it with Channing as well. Channing wanted to do the stunt.
Nice. Good.
So he got stuck in, and we went for it, and yeah, it was good fun. And then I did it loads of different times with doubles as well, and it was insane, man. Because when that was happening, there was a lot of pyros and a lot of live
Yeah.
explosions going off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So all I remember is diving one of the takes. I can't remember which one it was, and he had a flying debris hit me right in the face.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
and
shit. Yeah.
burnt my eyebrow. So
Oh
it was,
man.
yeah. I said, "Is someone burning?" And it was my eyebrow.
Hey,
So
it's just a beauty mark now. It's bragging rights.
it is, yeah,
That's
it
it.
is exactly. So, but
Yeah.
no, I had a blast on it. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an incredible experience working on that
Nice.
movie,
Well,
and just
congratulations, man.
I
Congrats.
appreciate
And
it, man.
hey, I know
Thank
what
you.
you were doing when you were auditioning with the Chucks. You were imagining you were surrounded by zombies, baby. That's right.
That's it. I got into character. I was Lieutenant Frank Perez
There you
in the
go.
audition. Yeah.
That's right. You got Anubis here saying "Dig Me No Grave" looks pretty cool. There you go. Awesome. There you go. Oh, Daniel says, "Hey, Preston, happy birthday again." Well, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. And he's saying, "Hello, Mark."
Hey,
Good to see
Dan.
you, Daniel, and good to see you too. And then Nate Dogs, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Awesome. Mark Strange was in one of the biggest films of the summer. There you go. Nice, nice. Copy that, man. Yeah, but
Thank you.
now it's time. You mentioned Blade. You mentioned nunchucks. We switching it to kung fu, son. That's right. That's what we're gonna do right now. There you go. Kung Fu Electric Boogaloo. Let's get into it, baby, and let's talk about kung fu games.
We need to figure out how to get out of here. If we want to survive, we need to fight together.
1.
Tighten up!
There's an underground betting ring to see who will make it in the end.
Each of these contestants ended up here for a reason.
Come on!
We have no idea what we're up against, so we keep fighting.
What is this? play it.
Get a cigar. We're gonna have fun today.
I can't keep fighting like this.
We have no other choice.
Get me out of here! How many people do we need to kill?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Action, kicks, swords. Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go. I really enjoyed this film. It was very entertaining, but I had a smile on my face while watching it because there were little things. There were little things like when we get to the kind of like the Shaw Brothers, 5mm ninja homage fight. I mean,
Yes.
when they came out of the water on wires and you could see the wires, we don't want to spoil too much for everybody watching. There's a reason why there's wires and you could see them. I had a smile the whole time. I was cracking up and I was having a great time watching it, man. But yeah, well done. Well
I
done, my
appreciate
friend.
that. Thank you so much, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Astounding. Chat's chiming in right now. Yeah, good to see you. There you go. Everybody was kung fu fighting. There you go. There you go. And he goes, "Take my money, I am sold." Nice. Yeah, let's bring up the trailer again and feel free to share some behind the scenes of the making of it and how you got involved in the project that I have not seen all of the Tiger Style Media movies. I really enjoyed the one with Cynthia Rothrock. And shout out to Caitlin, who's in this film. She was great in the Lady Scorpions. But from what I'm hearing from a lot of people so far, is that Kung Fu Games is their favorite out of all the Tiger Style Media movies. They enjoy all of them for different reasons, but I don't know, they just really loved the whole homage for
There's
that.
nothing that beats a load of people that are trapped in a facility and
Dude,
they have to fight the way out.
yes.
So it's a very, very
Yeah.
good concept.
Yeah,
So
and that was another reason why I really enjoyed it because, I mean, there was a little bit of I was getting a little bit of Saw vibes, a
yeah,
little bit of Saw.
Saw, the Squid Games, Running Man
Yeah,
with
yeah,
martial
running.
arts. Yeah,
Yeah, Squid
and
Game.
giving the homages also to all the all the
Oh
great
yeah,
films. So
yes.
it was an absolute honor and a pleasure. And when I got the kind of when I got contacted, I did a self tape for the character, and I just, when my agent contacted me and said, they like us, they want to go with us, and for the lead part, and it was kind of like, it was just, with Shannon McIntosh from Tiger Style, media, with Dan Gross. It was just, respect to both of them for giving me an opportunity like this, because it's hard to get leading man opportunities these days. So basically, what they did is give up and coming and people like myself who've been around for a while, giving us an opportunity to actually be, the leading man. And for me,
Yeah.
it's an absolute pleasure and honor to obviously do this movie. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so proud of everybody involved. There's just one big happy family, so everyone
Oh
worked
yeah.
together. So
Yeah.
incredible.
Well, you killed it as the lead, my friend. You killed it, man. And again, going back to the cast, I mean, great cast. Caitlin's amazing. Jade is so good. And shout out to my boys, Mikey, Miguel, Mikey, the martial arts kid, who had a blast meeting him at Comic-Con last year. And Jose Manuel. Yeah, it was great. They were
Yeah.
great in the movie. Also,
No, we gelled together so well. In the first week or two, we were doing all sorts of things, from obviously working with Sarah Chang on the
yeah.
action, and obviously, all the guys, like Caitlin's incredible. She's super talented martial artist and performer. And it was just incredible working with Caitlin and Jade,
Mhm.
obviously Wushu champion, both
She's so good.
champions
Yeah.
in reality and martial arts. Both have great stunt careers as well, and working together as a team acting, doing our own stunts all together. You know, Jose Manuel is my brother. So, and
Love that guy. He's great.
we kind of, yeah,
Yeah.
we spent a lot of time together in between, okay, because we're in the same facility, so we were working our lines together, and yeah, I had such a blast, and everyone was incredible. You know, all the sets were built as well from hand in the movie. It's just
Yeah.
incredible sets, incredible talent across the board. You know,
One of my favorite things about the film is all the little sets, man. So good, so good. But yeah, it has a little bit of the horror vibe, if you want to look at it that way. Which, you know, we're big, huge horror movie fans here on the channel. Not just martial arts, but we love horror as well. And there's a little
yeah,
bit of that.
definitely
Hmm.
has the kind of. I remember speaking to the director Ryan Jager, who did an incredible job of getting the look and the tense environment that we were in.
Yeah.
And he originally, early days speaking, he was on about films like The Cube
Yes.
and all these type of movies. And so
That
that's
was
where
that
I
was the
did a
one that
lot
was
of
in my head. I
research.
couldn't think of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and he gave it that, you know, claustrophobic kind of feel in the
Hmm.
void rooms. And then obviously the whole tenseness of us all working together and me bringing everyone together as a team. You know, everyone was a team, full stop. So, you know, it was just, they are my brothers and sisters. So
Oh yeah.
I miss all of them. So, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the director. He did a great job, and Sarah Chang, who I've had on the show before, she's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all came together, and I'm really got the, the wuxia House of Flying Daggers vibe going on with this
Yes.
fight scene. Really enjoyed that, but everyone's going to town, man. Everyone,
Yeah,
look at that. I mean,
that's
come on, look at
beautiful.
Caitlin.
Beautiful.
Caitlin, you're showing off. God damn it! Look at her. Look
That's
at her. Look at
great.
her right here. What? Get the hell
Boom.
out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see her in more movies in the future for sure.
100%.
Probably
Yeah,
leading.
she's
There he is.
fantastic.
There he is. And you know what? When I had Jose on the show, on the podcast a while back, and he's
Mhm.
such a wonderful human being.
He's great.
he,
He's super.
he gave everybody words of wisdom and life lessons, and he was very humble.
He
But
is extremely super talented in many different areas.
yeah,
And it was a joy and a pleasure. And I'm sure all of us will work together again. And you
oh
know,
yeah.
I want to
But
do it tomorrow, you know. So
there you go. There you go. But what I was bringing up is when I was talking to him when I met him, we were going over a lot of his filmography, and he's playing a very adventurous kind of Indiana Jones type characters. He's kind of like the hero, and he was
yes.
really good at it, and he was good at comedy. He's really good at playing the good guy,
Yeah.
but he's been playing the villain lately.
Yes.
He was really good in Lady Scorpions, and he was really good in this as well. Uh, is he the main villain? Well, we're not going to spoil any of that. But yeah, he's really good at playing opposite of what he usually plays. Yeah.
Yes. I'm kind of like, for me, this one was very different for me because, and I was super grateful for it to be different because I'm actually a good guy for once. I'm a
Right.
guy that everyone listens to because
Yeah.
he's got that experience, you know, to get people through kind of things like this. So,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, I don't, you know, it was nice to play an actual character that was a good guy for once, and I'd love to do that again, you know.
For sure. For sure. But yeah, I love all these sets. So
This
good.
was this was one of my favorite sets, you know, like on how it looked. It was, you know, it was just incredible when you were in there. It had a really nice atmosphere, and it was just, yeah, again, hats off to the crew and the team that were behind making these sets. It was phenomenal. And the director of photography right across the board, the whole team was insanely cool and did an incredible job. And these movies, you know, are old school. They're back to the
Yeah.
80s, 90s, which,
Yeah.
you know, that with Tiger Style Media, that's what these four movies were intended to bring back, that kind of old school in camera action vibe with
Yeah.
actors doing their own fights and stunts, and that's what we've done with this one. So
Yeah, a great shot
everyone,
right here. Really
yeah,
good.
thanks, man.
Yeah. No, well said. Definitely homages the old school classic movies from the 70s. You could say throw in some 70s too, but mostly 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
But you
70s,
get
80s.
you get a little bit of a modern homages too. A little bit of the Raid there. I mean the Raid 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is my favorite shot of the movie.
for sure.
I love this
You know,
shot.
this is probably one of my favorite action scenes. I
Oh
like
yeah.
it because it's. I think all the actual film is shot beautifully.
Yeah.
This particular kind of scene, from a storytelling point of view with fights,
Yeah.
it's got a bit of everything. It's got teamwork in there. It's got moments. It's where it can go one way or the other. It's got a lot of drama in this scene, in this action scene,
I
which
think this might be
I
my
really
favorite.
liked.
I enjoy all of them, but I think this might be my favorite in the movie. But I don't know. There's something about this one felt more like you guys might be fucked now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like you guys,
yeah.
I
It's
don't think
it's
you're gonna make it. So
it's a lot more tense. It
yes,
is. It is. It is.
yeah, that's probably why I like this one the most. But they're all great. But yeah, I mean, everyone's just throwing down. Look at what? They're Caitlin. Look at her go. Look at her.
Knee spins.
There. So
Boom.
good. And I mean, if you guys need any other reasons to see, or definitely, a little bit of Game of Death and a Fist of Fury homage there. But yeah, we got samurai swords. So good. Jade's so good. Now, see, if there's any other reason everybody watching right now to watch the movie, we got glowing nunchucks, son. What?
What
What?
else can you
Let's
ask for, my
go.
friend? A
What?
fight with nunchucks in the dark.
There you
You
go.
can't beat that.
There
I
you
tell you
go.
what. I tell you what, Preston.
Yo.
That fight was
Uh-huh.
really, really difficult because when I did it in rehearsals, everyone, all the stunt guys, which again across the board, everyone was incredible. Did a really great job, everyone. And with this particular, when I did it in rehearsals, you could actually see who was who. Yeah.
Right.
When
Right.
we come to the day to shoot it on the set, because they had masks on, they were all wearing the same color. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all
Yeah.
had the kind of Kill Bill, Game of Death outfits on.
Right.
But I couldn't tell who was who. So when they're all coming at me with the chucks, yeah,
Yeah.
I was so confused.
Oh man.
Who was who? It was very challenging getting the timing, the coordination of that particular fight, but it turned out great. And what else can you ask for? I can't see. I've seen very many nunchaku scenes where you're fighting in the dark with glow in the dark
I'm
nunchucks.
trying to think.
There's
I
not
don't.
many. I think they had fluorescent ones in the Batman movies. One of the Batman movies.
Batman Forever.
Yeah, they had, but I've never seen. I've never seen it. I don't think
Yeah.
I have.
No, this might be a first right here, guys. A
Yeah.
first in cinema history. If there's any other movies that have glowing nunchucks, let us know.
Let us know.
Let
Yeah,
us
but
know.
no, I was.
Yeah.
I hope it's the first.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, let's go. But yeah, it definitely gets intense later. Now here's where my smile got bigger, and I was chuckling because I was enjoying myself with come on, Five Element Ninjas, one of the greatest martial arts movies of all time. I mean, it is so good, and this was such a great note. Now, did the director have an idea of which films he wanted to homage?
Yeah, it was a combination of, I believe, Ryan and Dan Gross, one of the producers, who was also co-writer.
Okay,
And Dan is an amazing guy. He's kind of been in the industry for so long, and he's an incredible friend, and he loves kung fu movies, all the references, the actual weaponry, and he's just massive into kung fu films, and so I think it probably was a joint combination with the director and Dan, I believe.
This must have been ridiculously hard to pick. Because if this was like, if I was in charge of this, I would have been like a kid in a candy store. Like, there's 5 billion movies I love out there, kung fu martial arts movies. I would be like, which ones do I choose? So I'm sure that was a very difficult choice where they had to nitpick. Like, we got to just do this one. But yeah, chat's enjoying.
I love the idea though with what is a great contrast with Kung Fu games and what Ryan kind of created with it was the kind of the tense atmosphere within the game and everyone, everyone's feelings and everyone's tension. But then you've got the masterminds outside the game and everything that's going on. Obviously, and it's just a great kind of combination of different mood changes, if you know what I mean. And it was, it's great when I finally saw the movie because you see, I hadn't seen the footage, what they'd done. So to see it all together with, you see it in the script, but you don't see it until you see the finished thing.
Yeah.
And that was incredible, seeing the contrast between the characters outside the game to being in the game.
Yes, definitely. And this was another entertaining little bonus fight. This was just it was like, hey, we're going to have another fight. Fuck it. Let's do it. And like, why not? Why not?
Brick Alley.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm getting, was it the Final Master vibes, Martial Club? Those are the vibes I was getting for sure, man.
It's almost kind of like it'd make a great game going up in levels and going through levels. It would make an incredible a PlayStation game because it's got like different levels, different bosses that we have to tackle, and I love all the idea of kind of the teamwork element in it. So, and it was great. I loved every moment playing Mike Fisher. So,
all right, Tiger Style Media, y'all know what you need to do. Spread the word out there, everybody watching. Let's get some Tiger Style Media games. Let's get some video games going. Let's go. But yeah, man, this was I definitely got Martial Club vibes for sure. With Gordon Liu brawling down there. It's probably one of my favorite one-on-one fights of all time. But yeah, this is so good. Just kicking ass, taking names. And then again, the cinematography is great. The lighting, I mean, it's so good.
I appreciate that. Good. Thank you. No, I've been really, really, really happy with so many people in the UK that are coming back to me and after watching it, really enjoying the movie. So it's, I'm so happy that, I'm in this business to entertain people and heighten my ability every time I do a movie, and now I've had the taste of doing a lead in this. It's, I've got the bug now, so I want it'd be nice to get other opportunities like this.
Sure. And I'm sure this will definitely lead to that, of course, man, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, just action-packed, stakes, suspense, thrills, chills, spills, kung fu games. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And all the actors did every single thing themselves as well.
That's right.
Every fall, every punch, every kick. And what kung fu games, when I turned up and saw the fights and we were doing the fights and everything, and I saw all the props being made, and I saw these weapons there, that I thought, wow, I remember doing that when I went to Shaolin Temple when I was 20 years old. Yeah. And then I thought, I have to fight with that. So it'd be great to use a weapon that I've not used before on screen. For sure. And it was great having the unarmed combat stuff, but it was vast with weapons and kung fu, all sorts of great kung fu weaponry. And it was, it's an absolute joy.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to see you use the 3-section staff for the next one.
Yeah, that was close. I was very close to using the 3-section.
I want a Kung Fu Games 2. Let's go. I want a sequel.
Yes.
That's right. I have a pitch for it, but That might spoil the movie, so maybe I'll talk to you after.
Yeah.
After I don't want to spoil the movie, but I got a pitch for the sequel. You got to let Tiger Style
Okay, that's
Media
cool,
let them
man.
know. Samurai Guy said, "Hey, we should do this sequel." I got ideas, baby. That's right, I got ideas. But yeah, just phenomenal stuff. This is available now, Kevin. You guys can watch it on Amazon Prime, and there's other streaming services that have it as well. Do you know, Mark, if there'll be a DVD and Blu-ray release? Do you know?
I really, really hope that.
Okay.
You know, obviously, I'm sure down the line, you know, fingers crossed. I really hope that that it does do a physical copy release, DVD or Blu-ray. It's obviously Tiger Style. It's their thing, and obviously Paramount Movies as well. That put it out. So down the line, yeah, I really do hope so. That because I'm an old school guy. I like physical copies. So
Oh yeah, that's all you see back here. That's all the background.
You got them there, man.
Well, since I'm Samurai Guy's since I'm the idea man, I got another idea for Tiger Style Media. All of these movies in a box set, baby. Let's go. Blu-ray box set for all the martial arts movies that came out last year in one collection. Dude, that will sell. That will sell. Put them all together.
There you go, man.
That'd be awesome.
I really hope that happens. That'd be great. So, you know, for the time being, people can see it on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, over in the UK, America, I think pretty much everywhere else. And also in the UK, they can see it on Sky TV on Sky Store. So
nice.
So it's out there. So for everyone to watch, which I really appreciate everyone's support.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. When you make entertaining movies like this, it's like, come on, let's have some fun. Let's get the popcorn. Let's go. Or some Chinese. Get some Chinese food. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun film. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. You know, I had a friend watch it actually a few weeks ago, and he kind of had the best sound system you could ever imagine. And he said it was like he was locked in one of these rooms, you know what I mean? And it was kind of, he felt like he was in the movie. So and it's kind of, it does have that kind of nice tense atmosphere, and you know, it's just action packed, and that's what we love.
Yeah, and I'm thinking right now, has there been any movies similar, like kind of like the Tower of Death, Game of Death type of vibe? And I really can't think of any. I can't really think of any in the past 10 years. I mean, you can go all the way back to or more actually. You can go all the way back to, you know, House of Traps, right? Classic Shaw Brothers movie. That was, what was that, the 80s? I think that might have been the last official Venom's movie. I'm not sure, but that was like the 80s. Like, I can't really think of anything recent. So more of this, please. More of this.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Yeah. No, I'm game.
Yeah. That's right. And let's go ahead and have some fun here. Segue to the Shepherd Code 2 Road Back. So how did you get involved with this project?
Shepherd's Code. It was actually Michael Morris that reached out to me, actually.
Right.
And yeah, he kind of reached out and he mentioned a role, and it was like, yeah, let's talk, let's get something sorted. And then in them early stages, they were thinking of upping the action. In Shepherd's Code 2. So I said, do you have a coordinator, or a fight coordinator? So, and they were kind of exploring at the time, and I just recommended Kieran, who did the action and fights for Redcon 1. And I've worked with Kieran several times before, so and he was the ideal choice, you know. So and you know, I think he did a fantastic job. I think everyone across the board, I had a lot of fun. So it was a lot of fun. It was a fun set, and everyone gave it their all. So
yeah, copy that. Well, let's have some more fun, and let's check out the trailer once again.
Alex, I want you to kill Damon. My husband's death cannot go in vain. I want his head, Alex.
It's absolute chaos here. Who is this disappeared?
Just when I thought I was out, the demons resurface.
found this in his car.
Who be those?
Yeah, someone's trying to rebuild that organization.
Doom? I don't know who the hell you're talking about. 5 years I've waited for this moment, burning impatience.
We're not like him. We must not forget who we are.
What you can do? What you should be asking is, what comes next?
Oh, you know, the usual. Laundry, school runs, keeping the husband happy.
How's your head, son? Now he has well powers, British. You don't know the fact yeah. Come and get me.
Well, judging by how good you are at protecting your friends, I consider myself lucky to not be one of them.
Revenge is mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I had a blast interviewing all those legends yesterday. We had a lot of fun with Alan Delaby, Michael Morrison, Michael McKell, and man, Michael McKell, man, that guy, he has a presence, you know.
He's got a great presence. Yeah. I, a lot of my scenes are with Michael.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
and yeah, he's great. I love him to bits. He's a great guy, and he's a great actor. So and great to work with. As you know, the whole team, Alan, Michael, that the whole team, you know, gave it their all. And a funny story was, I was in Germany quite a few years ago with Lima, my wife, and basically we were at a convention. And I had my table there. It was just before I'd done Ip Man, the IP Man 4. And guess who was next door to me? Don the Dragon Wilson.
Nice.
Yeah, Don was we was the table next to each other.
Yeah.
And I'd met
cool.
Don a long time ago. And but then we sat down and we talked. We talked so much, all day. Yeah. And then basically we said, oh, wouldn't it be cool to do like a buddy movie, like a Lethal Weapon or something?
Yeah, buddy cop.
I play the psychopath nutter, and he's like the more I want to retire respectful kind of guy.
Right.
And I said, whatever happens, Don, we will work together one day. So, and when they said Don Wilson was involved, I thought, right, I'm in straight away because I promised Don that I would work with him, and
cool.
They gave me, Alan and Michael gave me that opportunity for us to finally kind of meet and do something together as well.
It was destiny.
It was destiny.
That's right. That's right. Now this guy on the left here with the mohawk, he looks familiar. I don't know who that is.
Where have I seen him before?
Yeah, I don't know. who let that guy act?
That's great, man. That's great.
Who let that guy in the movie?
Seeing your performance, Preston.
Well, like I said yesterday, I was, I people don't know this, but I actually dodged the bullet. I dodged the bullet, so I live. I'm still alive. No, I'm just goofing around.
Great.
But yeah, I mean, how cool is this? We're actually in a project together. I didn't see that coming at all. I mean, how cool? How
trust
fun.
me, this industry throws everything at you, and I never know what day it is. You know what I mean? Some days. So there's crazy things going in, ideas all the time, and Preston, I'm so focused in the sense of I have so many things. All the best work, I believe, is still in front of me. So I know it is for a certain.
Yeah, that's it. Now we need to have
Alan
future
the chucks.
Yeah, future. I know we mentioned Battle of the Beards earlier, but I want a future Chuck off. I want a Chuck off. I want some. I want Chucks like Bruce Lee versus Dan Inosanto.
Do that. Yeah,
I want Chucks versus Chuck match.
Like old school where you had a breakdance battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a nunchuck battle. Yeah.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Oh man. But yeah, Michael McKell, he's really good, man.
He's great. Yeah,
I can listen to him
superb.
just talk.
He's, you know,
Yeah, because he's had
yeah,
such a
very
wonderful
good voice, very good presence.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you get a chance
And you
to
know what?
work
That kind
around
of
Lee?
presence.
Did you
I
get a chance to
didn't
work
know,
around Lee?
unfortunately. No, I
Okay.
I did all the stuff in the UK.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and you know, as I say, majority of my stuff's obviously with Michael.
Yeah.
I have stuff with Shayna. I have stuff with Alan,
Nice.
obviously, and Michael. I'm across the board. So,
Oh yeah. And Michael
but yeah,
yesterday.
my character is
Yeah.
a bit sadistic in
Yeah.
this.
Mr. Morris yesterday was like, Mark Strange went all in, man. He went all in on everything, on the character, on the action. I was like, well, that sounds about right.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it sounds
Well, it's
about right.
110% strange. I don't do anything. It doesn't matter what budget the movie is. Yeah. Doesn't matter, you know, if it's
That's right.
low, mid, high. I treat it all the time as, you know, it's $100 million movie. So whatever role I'm playing, you know, I give it, I always give it everything, you know, but Michael, bless him, he did really well. You know, he kind of he takes a couple of beatings from us, and yeah, he did really well. So very
He was
cool.
joking around that yesterday. That was like a thing. He was like, Alan, you keep writing in the script me getting tortured and beat up every movie. That's what Michael said. Oh man, it was hilarious. But yeah, Shayna West is great. I can't wait to see her throw it. Look at her go. Can't wait to see. Oh my God. Now see, I'm the idea man. I'm cooking it up. I want to see a collab or fight face off. Caitlyn versus Shayna West. Let's go. What do you think? What do you think, Mark? Yeah? Everyone would pay to see that. Let's go. Hey, remake Yes Madam. Put them both together. Fuck it. Let's go, man. Yeah. But yeah, she's great. Can't wait to see her in the movie. And but dude, Don is like, he still moves good, man. Don is
great,
still fast,
man.
dude.
It's you know, Don is legendary. All his kickboxing fights, you know, all the films he did back in the 80s, you know, yeah, it's total legend. I love him to bits.
Yeah, him and Mikkel get down here, man. They get down.
Yeah.
Now, shout out to Wayne Gordon, another phenomenal actor. This fight, I see you doing the Superman. Yeah, I see you doing the Superman punch right here. Tell us about this fight with Wayne.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun on this one. Yeah, it's kind of yeah, I don't want to really give anything away, but I kind of come into his dojo, and I'm not really kind of coming in for lessons, if you know. It's kind of yeah, I'm like the ultimate disrespectful kind of person.
Right.
I don't take you. Actually, did I take my shoes? Yeah, I did take my shoes off. Did I? I can't tell in that picture.
It looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did. That's the only respectful thing I did by going into his dojo is taking my shoes off.
Yeah.
But no, we had a great fight. It was.
Does Wayne have a background?
He's kind of like, I think he does. I think if my memory serves me right, I think he might have done a bit of jiu-jitsu and a bit of a bit of martial arts. Yeah, but you know, he did really well. He did really well with the fight. So you know, and he's a great guy. We had a lot of fun.
Nice. And here we go. It's not looking good for Mr. Morris. It's not looking good for him right now.
Not really.
There you go. Alan doing some gun fu. There you go. Look at that. Look at that face. Yeah, you're enjoying this character.
Yeah, I'm
man.
enjoying that.
Yeah. And of course, like I mentioned yesterday, I really enjoyed Alan versus the little finale throwdown tussle he had with Silvio Simac. But I got a feeling this fight's going to be better. It's going to be even better.
To be honest, I think this fight is going to be great. We had a good vibe me and Alan with this
Yeah.
fight, so good chemistry. Yeah, it's got a bit of everything, you know. It's got a bit of the like impressive type flamboyancy to it,
Yeah.
but it's got kind of like grit and violence as well. Yeah, it kind of starts off nice,
Yeah.
and then it grows to be very violent towards the end of this fight, you know.
Nice.
But yeah, you know, Alan did a great job. You know, we both smashed it out of the park.
Nice. And you're smashing him right now. But yeah, Shepherd Code 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Road Back. That's what it's all about, man. Yeah, phenomenal stuff. Looking forward to watching that movie and seeing me dodge the bullet. Huh?
Ah, I like that. Yeah. Do you do Last Dragon, catch it in your teeth?
There you go.
Yeah.
Right? Spitting it back. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm just having fun here.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, you know, this is a blast. Always having you here in the dojo talking movies, what we love doing. But before we wrap it up for today, because I know you're a busy man. Now, I saw this posted on your Instagram, and I was like, wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. This project you got coming out, my head exploded because you got two of my favorites here. What? What is going on here? You're going to be collabing soon with Scott Adkins and the amazing Jude Poyer.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite interviews in the
great.
history of doing podcast interviews, was having Jude Poyer on the show. That's one of my favorites. But man, I know you can't talk much, but what's going on here? What could you tell us?
Can I say about this picture? Yeah, obviously we're rehearsing there, but it's kind of it's like the Three Amigos there, isn't it? It's basically that shot is quite legendary because me, Scott Adkins, and Jude Poyer all worked on the Medallion with Jackie Chan.
Oh, that's right.
2002. So it was kind of like a reunion when we got together, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I can't really say much about it.
Right.
But I had a blast. Shot it before Christmas, and I'm very excited to see the film. So
copy that. Can you at least tell us maybe later this year it might come out, or next year, or no? We can't even say that right now.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
So, but you know, all I can say is
you'll let us know.
Look forward to seeing a different Mark Strange. So
okay, all right, nice. But yeah, I saw this. I was like, what? But yeah, shout out to Jude and Scott. So yeah, we're looking forward to that one, especially us martial arts movie fans and action fans. We got to see what this is all about. I'm sure it's going to be badass and excellent because I love how Jude shoots fight scenes, choreographs them as well. He has his own like style, very different from what everybody else is doing. So
yeah, definitely, and he's incredible how he kind of put angles and create the fight. Yeah. I had such a blast. Excuse me. I had such a blast with work. Yeah, just a bit drier than Preston.
Yeah, no worries.
But no, I had a blast rehearsing with Jude and Scott, and yeah,
nice.
Just excited for
Reckless. So keep an eye out for Reckless, man. Yeah, and of course you can check out Kung Fu Games right now, and also keep an eye out for Shepherd Code 2 Road Back. Going to see the throwdown of the ages, Alan De La Bee versus Mark Strange. It's going to be fire. It's going to be lit. And hey, Mark, it was a blast having you here. Before we wrap it up, is there anything you'd like to say to your followers?
Thank you, everyone, for continuing to follow my career. So many big things coming. If you've not seen Kung Fu Games yet, obviously, Tag Style production, released by Paramount Movies. You can now see it on Amazon Prime, Sky Store, Apple TV, and it's a roller coaster of a ride. Enjoy.
That's right. And if you see a sequel, you know who came up with the idea right here.
Exactly.
And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that when we go offline here. But hey, thanks all of you badasses for watching. Keep watching them action movies, them kung fu movies, baby. Go back to the classics. Pull up some 5-Element Ninja, baby. That's right. And then segue right into Kung Fu Games. Make it a double feature. Have some fun. That's right. And don't forget Shepherd Code 2 Road Back. And subscribe. Follow the Movie Dojo podcast right here on YouTube or on Spotify. And don't go anywhere, Mark, but I'll see you badasses on the next one. Take care.